I'm not up on politics, people. But the other day, I just feel like the level of corruption on all levels. People look at it in politics. Tonight in Los Angeles, January 9th, 2023, they're having the NCAA. I almost didn't say that right. The NCAA football championship. Why can't I speak? NCAA football championship tonight against TCU. Come on, Frogs, right? All those J.R. Ewing looking line dancing who look like they're going to go do a guest star on Yellowstone, right? How great is fucking Yellowstone? And I got the Harrison Ford prequel. Who knew? There was all this money in fucking cowboys. The Western is coming. They finally updated it. I guess the Harrison Ford ones is from back in the 20s. They finally got the cowboy out of the 1800s, right? And now they got him in the 2000s. These are actual cowboys. These guys are on horses. I'm talking about real cowboys. I'm not talking about people in Texas that wear a cowboy hat and drive a shiny pickup truck that never leaves the road unless there's traffic and you're cutting across the median to that local road, which is the move in Texas. I learned that pretty quickly. I'm talking about real cowboys. All right? Ones that are out there, with a guitar, mending a fence, whatever it is they do. They're like a dormant volcano, aren't they? There's no buffalo left. They've corralled all the indigenous people. I mean, what is a cowboy supposed to do now? They're sort of the blacksmith of 2023. I don't know. I've never watched a real estate show from Wyoming, so I really don't know what's going on in that part of the world. But I'm trying. Anyway, so this is the corruption that I'm talking about. This is what I'm trying to talk about. I'm talking in circles here, but stay with me. I'm losing altitude, and I'm going to hit the ground soon. Just stay with me here. Down at SoFi Stadium, they're having the Super Bowl of college football, and do you know that they're saying you're not allowed to tailgate? You're not allowed to tailgate. What the fuck? I'm not allowed to tailgate. Tailgating comes with the ticket. Is this going to be the new thing? You're not allowed to tailgate? Are you trying to force me into the stadium to pay those astronomical prices for all of that shit food? It's not my fault you decided to build a flying saucer and bury it 9 miles into the goddamn ground. I didn't ask for that today. I was fine with LA Memorial Coliseum. I didn't see a problem with it. All these soft ass saying it was a dump. You got right, it's a dump. It's a fucking stadium. What's the matter? There's no luxury boxes. They don't serve sushi. What the fuck are you here for? They don't have a hot tub, aquarium down there? That's what's missing for you? Huh? Oh, look at me. I got my legs crossed and I got a foot going around in a circle right now. I really think I'm making a point here. They're saying that you can't tailgate. I would love to see them enforce that. You can tell people from Georgia they can't tailgate? I mean, most people from Georgia live outside. Once you get outside of Atlanta, I mean, it's a fucking free-for-all. Huh? That's Charlie Daniels country out there. I get stoned in the morning, get drunk in the afternoon. I ain't asking nobody for nothing. If I can't get it all my own. One of my favorite country songs. Right? I related to it. I was a loner. I didn't like being around people. Now I'm going to go live in a fucking swamp. I mean, even when I had hair, I couldn't grow it long if I wanted to. I couldn't. My hair didn't grow down, it fucking grew out. It's just yet another fucking reason. Yet another reason to feel like a weirdo and to put on a Charlie Daniels song and be like, I like this guy. You can tell people from Texas that they can't do something. You want somebody from Texas to not do something, tell them that they can do it. They'll sit on their fucking asses and they won't do shit. Tell them they can't fucking do it. Right? And all of a sudden they got their spurs on. Right? Putting on a goddamn belt buckle with a gun on the side of it. That's their deal, right? You know, cunts like that. If you want them to go left, you got to tell them to go right. Yeah. I don't understand that. Well, don't mess with Texas, all of that. They're looking for it. They're bored. That whole state is a bunch of cowboys with no one left to kill, right? I'm sorry. I'm in a weird fucking mood. You know, somebody posted on Instagram, listen to this, that you'll never, that they won't, I don't know if this is true or not. It said members of Congress outperformed the stock market for the second year in a row in 2022, with lawmakers reporting nearly $800 million in total assets and more than 12,700 trades, despite one of the worst markets since 2008. Lawmakers in both parties fared better than the S&P 500. Isn't that incredible? I mean, they're crushing it over there. I don't know why they don't get on BetMGM. They could pick a football game better than I could. Unbelievable. Shout out to Democrats and Republicans. I mean, all the rest of us are getting our pockets turned inside now. You know, I can't get mad at them. It's almost as though they have inside information. We'll not go investigate it whatsoever. Right? However, some regular person does some regular bullshit, right? And all of a sudden they're in trouble. You know? I don't know what I'm trying to say here. It's just like, can't you just let people go to the game and tailgate? I mean, it's going to rain anyway, you know? The amount of people driving across the country spend all their money on their god ticket, and they're going to get out there, and they got their TVs, their tents, and all this shit, and they're ready for the rain and all of that crap, and they're ready to tailgate, and you're going to come by in your golf cart and say, get in the stadium and overpay for what you already have in your cooler. I mean, this is the bread and circus. This is sports. This is the only thing we have left. You're going to start fucking with that? Like, how much money do these cunts need to make? It's unbelievable. The level of upset that I am about that tailgate and what the House of Representatives and the Senators are doing. And here's the funny thing. I haven't investigated either one of those facts. For all I know, you can tailgate. Somebody just told me that you can't. And I said, what the fuck? And that was it. Somebody posted something on Instagram. I read it and I said, that is true. And here I am talking about it. And there you sit listening to it. Huh? This is how it starts.